This is David Bullock, and welcome to the David Bullock Show as host on the Social Media Connection Network. Today we have Jay Daragon again, and this time we're going to go deeper. Jay is an expert at social media. In fact, he has a book out called The Relationship Economy and a blog called The Relationship Economy. Jay, welcome to the show.
David, thank you. Good to be back.
Very good. Now I'm going to ask you a hard question here, and this is the one that all businesses are asking. Why in the world would a business want to use social media in their business to promote their business in the marketplace?
You know, I've been researching this subject matter, and my conclusion is they probably shouldn't. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Okay.
The reason they need to use social media is, one, that's where your audience is, number one. And consider that advertising and newspapers and advertising and television, the budgets are shrinking and going away. Broadcast television, the audience is moving and shrinking and going away. Where is it going? It's going to the internet. The internet now is not the old internet, it's the new internet. And in this internet, we've got conversations happening between people who have common interests. So if I'm a business and I want to create a result, I need to go to where my audience is. And first thing I need to do is listen to what the conversations are. Second thing I need to do is when I listen, then I can understand that maybe I have something that can offer to those conversations that fill a need, that provide a service that those conversations are looking for. But it's a different conversation. It isn't a conversation saying, hey, here I am with my product, or here's my great idea, or a slick ad. It's simply a conversation.
Like, hey, I exist.
Yes.
How can I help you?
Yes.
What do you have? Become useful, be interesting, so people can become interested
Correct.
in your content.
Correct.
Like we talk about all the time, there's context and content. Typically, the world is devoid of both. But we just come out there and say, I buy my stuff. So, Jay, is there anything else that a business owner would need to know about coming into the marketplace? I mean, how do you enter the marketplace with social media?
That's another very good question, and a lot of companies are learning the wrong way. I'll give you an example. Just recently, Skittles, the candy company, jumped into social media, and they attracted first the attention. And that's the first A of the 4 A's. They got attention, but they didn't keep the attraction because they didn't build an affinity to the audience. Instead, it was, oh, here comes another brand. Because their conversations were about Skittle. It wasn't about the user. It wasn't about people's issues in life and what they're having conversations about Twitter. So, first, don't make the mistake about getting involved in a conversation that is the old way, one way. Let us tell you about us. No. Let's get into a conversation, and there's two parts of a conversation. You got to listen first before you can engage. And when you listen, then you can engage in the level of conversation that the people are having. That's one part of it. The other part of it, thanks to you, that I've discovered that I really didn't quite comprehend, but I've discovered, is understanding the analytics of how the web tracks everything and how the web can take your conversation and put it where it should be, not where it shouldn't be. So I've expanded my thought processes. I've always called the social media as an art and a science, and I thought the science was using the technology, the social technology, and the art being the conversations. But there is another art and science, in my view, and that is understanding how to use the science to track things and move things into the right communities. And the art is learning how to use that technology, which is a lot what I think you cover.
Well, I appreciate it. I mean, when you look at the analytics piece, nothing moves online. The thing that's so different about the online space versus the offline space is that offline stuff gets lost. Online, nothing moves online without someone knowing where they came from and where they went. It's all like, it's footprints. And if you can track the footprints, you can find some that are well worn. And those are the roads that you want to bring people over and through at any given time. So we're going to have other shows as we delve deeper into the analytics, how it works, why it works, what to track, what's important to track, what to look for as we develop this whole idea of social media for business. Jay, always a pleasure to have you on the show.
Great to be here.
And we will continue this conversation
Yes, we will.
on subsequent shows. Again, this is David Bullock with the David Bullock Show on the Social Media Connection Network. Thank you so much, and come to see us again soon.